I feel like a princess in my body.
Like soldiers in a battle, we are trained, prepared, and taught how to use our guns. Silent guns shooting bullets blindly, targeting those who simply do not fit. A screen in front of our eyes flashing propaganda that affects our subconscious minds. While we text away unknowingly the very thing that affects us, we conform to society, to media and its trends. But in result, how do we feel in our bodies?
Depends on the day. Not too great most of the time.
I don't know, whatever.
My body doesn't mean a lot to me.
I don't have like confidence about my body, but it's okay.
I feel fine, I guess.
I am actually really confident in my body, but there was an age, I think everyone goes through it, where there was that sort of insecurity.
Generally, like, I feel good in my body, but after, like, I see, like, on Instagram, like, I see certain posts with, like, certain girls who are, like, so thin and, like, muscular and stuff, then I feel not so good.
Of course, we all have what the media shows us as the perfect body, but I think it's how we feel about ourselves. If I feel that I'm overweight, then I'm troubled by it. It could only be 5 pounds, but it's still an issue, and I think about it every day.
I see, like, the society can set up, like, standards in that as well, and some people can see that, like, it's a problem.
What students see in TV and commercials plays a lasting imaging role, like when you bring the average female in a commercial on TV, it probably doesn't look like the average female among society, right? So when the average female among society sees what is being portrayed on TV, there's a concern and they think to themselves, hey, this is maybe a way I need to look. And I think it goes just as high intensity when it comes to males, right?
I've been addicted to fashion magazines, which are unrealistic. And you know that intellectually, but it doesn't always translate emotionally that, sure, we all want to look what we think is perfect.
You see a body and you compare yourself to it.
They find ways to subconsciously drill it into our brains, whether it be ads, books, or magazines. We find ourselves chasing the image of societal perfection.
And so we begin to find flaws within ourselves.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Hi. Use my tongue.
Being a little bit taller wouldn't hurt, so I don't have to wear like really bad heels.
Kind of okay hair, but I have kind of a big nose and a lot of acne, so...
I've always hated my nose. I wish it was smaller or like look like someone else's nose because I...
Probably stomach, like most women, I think.
I have like clear skin, like models and everyone have like clear skin, and I wish I had clear skin.
We find ways to shape our bodies in order to fit into society's expectations.
What's the best way to reduce? Eat what you want or starve yourself?
That is until we fall into a trap.
And there is nothing more painful than not being able to see what you truly look like.
Body dysmorphic disorder.
No, I haven't.
No.
No.
No, I haven't.
So body dysmorphic disorder is where there's sort of an unusual fixation, a recurrent fixation on a particular body part. And as distinct from eating disorders, this doesn't necessarily refer to a concern about shape or weight. This might be like, I don't like my nose looks awful.
So, I'm a doctor now, and I went to med school graduated about 6 years ago. Sometimes there's a difference between the way that they perceive their body to be and the way that it might be according to other people.
I'm 19 years old, and my body dysmorphia is so bad that I've already spent over $20,000 on plastic surgery.
Although I'm a healthy weight and I work out like crazy, my body dysmorphia has only gotten worse. I truly hate my body.
When I say I'm not pretty, it isn't for attention. I have body dysmorphic disorder, so I literally don't see what everyone else sees.
I have body dysmorphia, and no one understands my need to go to the gym just to feel okay today.
I'm a model, but I have body dysmorphic disorder. Sometimes I see photos of myself and cry for hours.
I avoid mirrors except when I put makeup on because of my body dysmorphic disorder.
I have body dysmorphic disorder, and I'm constantly told that my down talk on myself is fishing for compliments.
Having body dysmorphia is hard. For once, I just want to see myself as beautiful.
Because of my body dysmorphic disorder, sometimes I honestly feel like I don't know what I look like, even when I look in the mirror or look at pictures of myself.
I have body dysmorphia. I am not looking for attention when I say I'm fat. I'm just telling you what I feel.
Around 5 to 7.5 million people have BDD, and it's even more common than OCD and anorexia.
Media is everywhere, and no matter how much we try to escape it, it's always a constant reminder that we're not perfect the way we are.
Social media at its height, you never know what the average female or male are thinking about their body image and where it can lead to on a negative sense.
I feel like the media has so much influence, like magazines, TV, the ads you see for clothes, like how you're supposed to be portrayed, how you're supposed to look in clothes, how you're supposed to look in makeup, how your body's supposed to look.
Do you ever feel the need to live up to standards society sets for you?
Yeah, for sure. For sure, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes. I feel like societal pressures can be really enforced on us, especially as like women or non-men for sure. In the media, we're totally portrayed in a different way than what we actually are.
Why do you think we don't question the standards and stereotypes of society?
Because it's our norm. And when it becomes a norm, we tend to ignore it.
Do you think it should be our norm?
No, because they're only showing people what they put out, you know,
to sell.
People think that you have to be this to be cool or to fit in, or like really just be yourself, you know.
Or they always want to make their product look good, so they look for a good, body and all stuff, clothes. And of course, other companies are trying to sell too, so it's all about business. They want to sell, but the best way to sell is to show something nice.
Unfortunately, I think the first thought is like what you see in movies and magazines. You try not to think of that as the perfect one, but I think that's kind of what's ingrained in your mind.
Muscular. Cuts. More muscles.
Healthy. Yeah. There is no ideal image, just being healthy.
Yeah. Perfect body is just like anyone's body. Like, when they say like, oh, you don't have a bikini body. Well, yeah, you do. You put a bikini on it. It's a bikini body.
Despite the tempting effects society tends to have on our day-to-day lives, we must learn to protect ourselves from the negative influences society has upon us.
And we must remember to remind ourselves of what we are truly proud of, being confident in our own skin.
What's one thing you absolutely love about yourself?
I love how I always smile.
My hair? Back.
I feel really good in my body. I love my body and I'm fine with however I look.
I like being tall.
I like my smile.